Stop listening to your friends. Instead, publicly promote your Paste app, build a wait list, and use it to get feedback that's going to save you time and money. So let's break that down. A lot of you guys have been asking, how the heck do I get the customers? So we're going to talk about that and what it looks like to publicly promote. So most people think it's a good idea to vet their app idea with friends. So what they do is they go call all their friends and they're like, hey, what do you think about this idea? I have this new idea for a company. What do you think? What do you think? And some people think they should keep their idea a complete secret until it's totally ready, right? They don't want to tell anyone. It's just complete secret. And actually, both of these approaches are completely wrong. They're not going to get you where you want to go. So, quick story, because as I told you earlier, the first app that I launched made $35,000 with just the first version of that app when I was automating, right? So I want to share exactly how that came about. So the first thing I did, I came up with the idea for the company. Let's say it was on a Monday. I don't remember exactly what day it was. But I do know that within 7 days of just coming up with the idea, I had created a landing page for the idea. So there was already a website up and running for the idea. I didn't even know how I was going to make the app work. I didn't know how I was going to do marketing. I didn't know anything. But the first thing I did was I created a landing page for it. And you can sort of see here, it says, become an art collector, get a personal stylist for your walls. That was the value proposition of my first company. And what I did, I don't know if you can see this, I wrote an email to myself and I took a screenshot of it and like pretended it was part of the experience. I literally just wrote an email on my phone to myself and screenshot it and put it in a phone wireframe. There was absolutely no app and no experience that I had created yet. I just created this on a landing page. And then what I did was I started publicly promoting it from day one. So there were a couple things that I did, and there are a lot of marketing strategies that we go through in detail in the bootcamp. But one of the things that I did was I posted my startup on Product Hunt, which is producthunt.com is a listing of some of the new startups that are up and coming. And so I posted on Product Hunt and I said, my startup Collecto is featured on Product Hunt today. By the way, it felt so weird to call it a startup because it was just me. Like there was no real startup or anything like that. It was just me with a landing page, but I started, just promoting it and talking about it. And I also posted on a site called Beta List, right? Both of those sites were really good sites for posting new companies, and there are a lot of people interested in using people's new software, new tools, or things that they're building, right? And there are lots of other marketing strategies. I'll just give you some examples. There is a founder in the bootcamp right now who is leveraging Craigslist really well. And he just did a Craigslist hack and immediately got 75 paying customers in 24 hours, right? So there are a lot of different ways that you can do this. For me, I just started publicly promoting on these kind of public boards that had lists of cool startups. And then what I did was I built a wait list on my website to create excitement and to manage workload. So, by the way, as I told you, there was no app that was ready to go. So what I was doing was I was publicly promoting it before I had everything polished and ready to go. And so what I did was on the sign up form on my website, instead of saying download the app now, I said join the wait list, right? And what join the wait list allowed me to do was to make sure that I could slowly take people off the wait list. So when people signed up, it said, congratulations, you're on the wait list. And I got to gradually take people off the wait list, and it allowed me to do it and grow it at my own pace. Also, it was a really great marketing idea because people said, oh, whoa, this must be really cool. There's a wait list, right? And so it operated as a really great marketing strategy, but also helped me manage workload. And then what I started to do was get a lot of feedback and started making changes based on the feedback. So I'll tell you some examples of things that I'm really, really glad that I did. So for example, I had in my mind that the best way to build this platform was to build a video-based platform. So what was going to happen was you were going to log on and you were going to be able to talk on video chat to someone who has someone who can help you find artwork, and they'll help you and talk it through with you, right? Well, it turns out that people who are new to buying art, they have absolutely no idea how to describe their taste. They have no clue how to do it. And so what happened was I couldn't get anyone on video chat. I'm so glad that I did the puppeting and the automating and all those first steps, because I would have gone and custom built a video-based platform and I would have had no one use it, right? I'm so glad that I did the paced launch. Another thing I thought was going to be really important was I thought it was going to be super critical to have everyone be able to choose the person who was going to help them find art. So you saw a bunch of different profiles of people and you got to, hear about their expertise. This person knows about photography. This person knows about paintings. And you got to choose who you wanted to work with. And it turned out that nobody cared. Nobody cared who they were working with. They just wanted to find cool art for their house. And so I'm so glad that I did the paced launch, because I learned those insights along the way. From puppeting, I got to be in the trenches, talking to people, talking to customers, and helping them. From automating it, I got to see what sorts of things it's easy to get people to do at scale and what sorts of things it's hard to get people to do at scale. So by the time I got to the custom build, I knew exactly what was right and wrong for my customers. And so I got lots of feedback and I made changes based on the feedback. It saved me so much time and money. So it's a little jumbled. But stop listening to your friends. Instead, publicly promote your Paste app, build a wait list, and use it to get feedback that's going to save you time and money. That's why the Paste launch is so important. It saves you time and money.